There's a picture in there of two little children picking up odd bits of coal on that.
Really?
Because they had no heating, you see, because they just couldn't afford it. So that winter it was -15.
Really?
That was just in some places, and it was really hard, you know.
Scavenging.
Cool.
It's
Incredible, isn't it?
They said the worst people to not help with bills that they couldn't pay were the television licence people. But, I mean, that doesn't seem, you know, that important in the great scheme.
You said a lot of women were ill at that time.
Yeah, a lot of women were ill, and whenever they went to the doctor, they just used to give them Valium.
Really?
Yeah, because they thought it was all to do with the stress, I suppose.
Well, when they started seeing what was going on, and
yeah, there's bits in
literally,
that
you know,
book.
battles, well, Aubrey for a start. And
Well, there's a thing still going on about Aubrey now.
oh
Yeah.
While we were there, there's
Justice
still
campaign, isn't it?
a campaign, yeah.
That's right.
I mean, there's a book written by Michael Macefield,
Oh yeah.
QC.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he years ago took up the cases of various mine workers who had been imprisoned and all the rest of it. And it's a bit like the Hillsborough thing. He was able to
They're connected,
put
aren't they?
together police statements and marry them up to television news footage, which when the police said at a certain time this happened, he was able to demonstrate to the court, this is the film, the BBC, this is the time frame, exactly to that evidence. Now, do you see miners getting hold of a policeman and kicking the shit out of him? No, you don't. Because it never happened.
No, absolutely.
Right, no.
Absolutely.
Whereas that, right, did, and it's recorded, and he was able to, they were able to prove that that charge did take place, and that woman, that's not a stage thing. That is for real. Right, you know. And of course the old courts got a little bit. Well, they had an option to, find on behalf of the miners, and there's still similar cases.
It's interesting.
But it just shows you that the absolute free range the police and the authorities were given.
They were given a free hand totally, weren't they?
Those are quite interesting as well. Got
Oh, well, look at
and
that.
Judy,
Oh,
there's
okay.
4 papers there called the Minor Special Issues.
Wow.
But they're only from
They're
the
collector's items.
October
Yeah.
and into the January.
Okay.
Yeah, the
February.
winter of
Are
that
they?
one, yeah.
Right.
I think Judy might still have a few.
She might have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you want to get round to it, you're quite welcome to.
Well, hopefully the plan is to have an exhibition eventually of everything that people are willing to sort of allow to be displayed, including that, like you say, that piece of coal. If we can trace that where that's gone to.
That should be possibly in where they, that the study centre, that church there.
Right.
The council, I think, are the owners of it now, because it was decommissioned as a church, and they decided to use it as an archive store.
Was that Harlow?
Yeah, Harlow one there.
Oh.
And if you go in it, it's got like a gallery inside. I never went in there once or twice. And all council minutes and records are all in there. Now, it's likely the lump of coal could be in there. The only other place it might be is over in storage at Loughton Bush Centre somewhere.
Right.
Because at the time it all went down in the old town hall basement. And so on, along with a propeller from the Valese, Twin Tower, used to be over the main staircase. When I got elected, I went up the main stairs and there was this propeller on the wall.
Oh, that's
I said to somebody, what's
remember
that? I said, oh, Valese gave that to us. Who's Valese? That's the Twin Town just outside Paris. Is it really? What did he give us a propeller for? I don't know. Seemed a good idea at the time for us, I suppose.
All right. That's really great. Thanks very much for doing that. Thanks, Joan.